How'd you find that out, Deputy?
Our girl back in control told me.
That's a curious situation, but well, lots of curious things happen. Case number 2023 TR 2329, State of Kansas versus Elizabeth Rayanne Hennessy, and case number 2023 TR 3263, State of Kansas versus Elizabeth Rayanne Hennessy. Devin Canfield for the state, Darren Patterson for the defendant. I believe that's you under Moto G Go, Ms. Hennessy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Patterson, how does your client wish to proceed on her three cases today?
Your Honor, I can tell the court I do not have reports for the 23 TR 3263 case yet, so I'm needing to get those, but also I expect that I will be appointed in case 24 TR 166, which is set for this Wednesday for first appearance, which I don't know, we might be able to get a first appearance done on it today rather than wait so that I can get my order of appointment and start working on that case also, so that we can then request April 29 on all four cases to resolve them all at one time.
I'm sorry, what was the fourth case number since it's not on the docket?
24 TR 166.
So I've got a defendant with traffic cases. A 22 case, 4805. Expired tag and no insurance from October 31st of 22. She's been to court since March 29 of 23, so it's rolled over and had her birthday and multiple court appearances. I have a 23 TR 2329. Driving while suspended, dating April 12th, 23. She's been to court on that. And I have 23 TR 3263. Which is a violation of restrictions on driver's license or permit, no registration, unauthorized lights and signals, dating August 30th, 23. I will see if I can find that fourth case and have, as you said, first appearance. I think that's a logical way to proceed. New 2024 TR. Living while suspended, no liability insurance, no registration, dating November 15th of 23. And now I have the same defendant sitting behind the wheel of a car with a seatbelt on. Where are you, ma'am, Miss Hennessy?
In my car,
Where's your car?
in a parking lot.
Where's the parking lot?
And Judge,
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to tell you where she's at, Your Honor, but I do note she is on a restricted driver's license currently.
Where's the parking lot?
In Wichita.
Where in Wichita? Quit playing games.
I'm at Harry and Webb.
Okay. And maybe your seatbelt's not on. Maybe you're wearing it hooked behind your seat. Is that what you're doing?
I'm not, I'm just sitting here. I'm not driving or anything.
Why is your seatbelt hooked? But
So
behind your back? Why is it hooked?
So it doesn't ding when with the radio on?
How'd you get in the parking lot? Did you drive there?
Yeah. I'm allowed to drive, right?
Are you?
Yeah, I am restricted.
Judge, I do show a driver's license status that she is restricted. She has been restricted since at least January 18.
Of 2024? Where's she allowed to work or drive? To and from work? What?
Yes.
Are you on your way to work?
No. I'm not driving anywhere. I'm just sitting out here so I can hear.
Well, you didn't just get there magically. Mr.
No.
Patterson, I assume you're going to have a talk with her about driving and violation restrictions.
I'm in the
Absolutely.
parking lot where I'm staying.
I will just have a long discussion with her, Judge. Yes.
Thank you, because this does not bode well with the court. All right, so Ms. Hennessy, I'm going to treat this as your first appearance on your latest case, 2024 TR 166. Count one, you're accused of driving while your license was canceled, suspended, or revoked on November 15th, 2023 in Butler County, Kansas. If this turns out to be your first conviction for driving while suspended, the penalties are up to 6 months in jail and a fine of $100 up to $1,000. If, however, it ends up being your second because you get convicted on one of those others, it could be an A misdemeanor. The fine could be up to $2,500. There could be a mandatory must serve 5 days in jail, but the maximum could be up to a year. In count two, operating a motor vehicle without liability insurance with a prior conviction within the last 3 years. That is an A misdemeanor. If convicted, your fine could be at least $800 up to $2,500. Your sentence could be up to a year in the county jail. Now, depending on why you were suspended, or strike that, depending on why you were, oh, I'm not even gonna go there. All right, on count three, operating vehicle without registration or with expired tag. That's an unclassified misdemeanor. The penalty could be up to $2,500 in fines, and the jail sentence could be at least 30 days up to 6 months in the county jail. Do you have any questions for the court about the charges or the possible penalties?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea, as I think that's what your counsel is suggesting. And then Mr. Patterson, when did you want to have these sent over?
The next available date the court has.
Is that 4/29, Savannah?
Donna, we're at 34 hearings now set on April 29th. So I would say we're on to May 6th now.
May 6th, 8 a.m. Miss Hennessy, you must be back here by Zoom, May 6th at 8 a.m. Do not get another charge. Do not drive. You've gotten driving violations October 31st to 22, April 12th to 23, August 30th to 23, November 15th to 23, and that's just in Butler County. Who knows what you've got in Sedgwick County where you're living and so forth.
Nothing.
All right, I hope that's right. But I'm afraid by setting this over to May 6th, that can give you time to get more. So
As long as I stay out of Butler County.
what?
I said, as long as I stay out of Butler County.
Well, not necessarily. You can get them anywhere in the state of Kansas or other
Yeah.
states. If you're illegal in one county, you're illegal in another. Maybe some counties aren't diligent. Maybe you're just not lucky in some counties, but no, I'm ordering you not to be driving anywhere unless you're legal to do it.
Okay,
Sedgwick County. So that being the case, we're going to set a bond on that case. Recommendations for amount, Mr. Canfield, which by the way, it looks like she was on bond for some of these when she committed the other ones. We could revoke her bond and just hold her in jail, but what's your recommendation?
Bond was set in the new case at $1,500 professional surety. I would ask that that bond remain with the added condition of no violation of any driver's license restrictions.
Okay, so she's already on bond in 24 TR 166.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I will maintain that bond. Mr. Patterson, anything further?
And is the court appointing me in the new case?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Nothing.
Unless Miss Hennessy, you've had some significant change in your financial circumstances since Mr. Patterson was last appointed?
no.
Okay, all right. Mr. Patterson is appointed in all 4 cases. And Miss Hennessy is excused. You may go at this time, but make sure you talk to Mr. Patterson soon about driving.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
thanks.
Excused. You're welcome. All right, who is next in the court security?
And Judge, if I may, I have a client who is messaging me that he's in the airport about the board. Just wanting to see if he could do his court hearing before that would occur.
The Davin Usher,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're in which airport? Unmute.
How you doing, Your Honor? I'm actually coming from St. Louis. I had to go back to Maryland this weekend for a family funeral on Saturday. So I've been on, but I'm afraid to lose service once we get in the air.
All right, fair enough. We'll be on the record in 2023 TR 1032, State of Kansas versus Davin D. Usher. Please announce appearances.
State appears by Devin Canfield, and there are 2 cases, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Let's see. We're also on 22 TR 3373, State versus Dalton, or Davin Deontay Usher.
And Your Honor, Darren Patterson appearing on behalf of Devon Usher on both cases. Would announce at this time in case number 22 TR 3373, Mr. Usher is wanting to enter a plea of guilty to driving while suspended. State has agreed to dismiss the other case altogether.
There's only the one driving while suspended in the 3373.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Usher, how do you plead to driving while suspended?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
You're admitting you did the act alleged?
Yes, ma'am.
And did this happen October 11th of 2022?
Yes, ma'am, I believe so.
Do you know where you were driving when the officers picked you up?
Oh, no, I wasn't driving when the officers picked me up. I was unaware about the traffic court. I was in Maryland for the summertime, and they were mailing my file.
Hang on, I think we're misunderstanding each other. Are you actually on the airplane getting ready to leave?
We didn't take off yet. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, well, let me know when he says you're leaving and we'll
Okay.
see what we
Yes,
have to
Your
do.
Honor.
Okay, the officer's ticket says this happened October 11th, 2022 in the 2200 block of West Central Avenue, El Dorado. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you agree that's where it happened and when?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2015 Nissan Altima at the time?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that time, about 7:53 p.m., was your license suspended?
I was unaware, but once the officer told me, I said yes. I was in compliance with it. I understood. So yes, ma'am.
Okay, but now looking back on it, and having talked to your attorney, do you believe your license was suspended at the time you were driving?
No,
Then why are you pleading guilty?
because I'm not from Kansas, so I just want to hurry up and get the case over with to finish, so I won't like miss any dates or anything like that. I just live out here to coach at Butler, So I'm just trying to, just get it taken care of and stuff. If I plead guilty, will any points come off my license or anything?
I don't know anything about points.
Alrighty, so before we make sure has been closed, for the way
Patterson,
And-
do you need to turn off your phone for departure, Mr. Usher?
And Judge, I would tell the court, he's not
I'm fine.
pleading pursuant to advice from me. He's just pleading guilty.
So is this like an Alfred plea? He just wants to take
He
advantage?
he stated he wants to get it over with. He's not pleading guilty pursuant to my advice, though.
All right. So, Mr. Usher, you understand your attorney thinks you might have a defense or you might have a right to diversion an option of diversion. You understand that? I can't hear you.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
So even though you may be not guilty, you think you still want to enter a plea? Even though,
If that helps the case get over with, then yes.
well, if the case gets over, you have a Class B misdemeanor conviction on your record.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it then. But I mean, if they say my license was suspended, then it must have been suspended. I didn't know. I drove from Maryland to Kansas to move here.
Okay, well, I think we better kind of put the brakes on this plea and
Okay.
if you haven't been here, this is your first time actually here. You had a failure to appear in June of 23.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your first time to be here. I've been complaining all day about setting cases over, but I think you need to talk to your attorney more about this one.
Okay, I will. Okay.
So let's set this over to, what's the date again? April 29 at 8 a.m. Is that right?
Yes,
Yes, that's fine.
All right. Be back here by Zoom, Mr. Usher.
Yes,
April,
ma'am.
April 29 at 8 a.m. And I would suggest you call Mr. Patterson in his office between now and then.
Yes, I would have him.
So I tried to reach out to the office several times last week, but no one got back to me.
Well, when you wait till the last week before court, he's probably so busy that he's not gonna be able to get through to you. Mr.
Yeah,
Patterson, did you want to give him?
I didn't know who I was supposed to contact. I went to them right after I left court from you guys. And I'm in court. I'm sorry.
You need to hang up.
Okay. I'm sorry, Judge. I have to hang
I'll be in
up.
touch with you.
Okay,
I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't want you to get in trouble or delay your flight or, okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Mr. Usher, I'm
April
gonna
29th.
release you.
You don't have the phone in any.
Mr. Usher, you're
I'm about to put it on. I'm about to put it on airplane mode.
Mr. Usher, I'm letting you go.
Yeah, I'm about to put it on airplane mode. Yeah, I'm in court. I'm about to put it on airplane mode.
Mr.
All right.
Usher, go. Turn
Okay.
off the phone. You're excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Turn off your
Lady,
phone.
if I told you I was in court, that meant I was in court.
Turn off your phone and don't give her any trouble. Okay. Mr. Patterson, I trust you'll look after him.
I will do my best, Judge.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I have Trevor Stockdale here, Your Honor.